Okay, here's some help with tonight's homework. I chose problem number 5, 6 times 1.8. So with the rules we learned in class, we just multiply as if these are whole numbers and forget about the decimal at first. So 6 times 8 is 48, carry the 4. 6 times 1 is 6, plus 4 is 10, so 108. Now, how many decimal places are in this factor? 0. That's a whole number. How many decimal places are in this factor? There's 1 decimal place. And then the sum of the decimal place and our factors will tell us how many decimal places we have in our product. So our factors have 0 and 1, so 0 plus 1 is 1. So we should have 1 decimal place in our product, so put 1 decimal place in your product, and there's your answer, 10.8. Now we could have arrived, given the answer choices that they've offered here, A, B, C, and D, there were a couple easier ways to come up with that answer. If you know the rule about decimal places, you could just look at your two factors. There's no decimal places in that factor, and there's 1 decimal place in this factor. So you would look for an answer choice that had 0 plus 1 or 1 decimal place in the product, and that's the only one. This one has 3, this one has 4, this one has 2. So we could have chosen A based on that also. Another thing, let's estimate. So 6 is 6, but about how much is 1.8? It's about 2. So we should expect an answer that's close to 12, and this is A is the only answer that's close to 12. And when you're doing decimal multiplication, always estimate your answer, because if something goes wrong with this part, you'll most likely be off by a factor of 10, and it will be really obvious if you compare it to your estimate that you made a mistake, and you can go back and fix your mistake. Okay, I hope that helped with the homework. Don't forget to bring it on Monday. I don't like assigning homework on Friday, but sometimes it's necessary, but don't forget to bring it on Monday. Have a great weekend.